Hello students, in this video we will be discussing sequence alignment, specifically local alignment. In the previous video I have told you what is the process of global alignment. So this will be the third video in the series of sequence alignment, global alignment, and I have already explained, and local alignment I will be explaining in this video. So let's start. One portion was remaining in the global alignment video, like this matrix was completed. I have explained how to fill this matrix, but I haven't told you how to get the alignment done after the traceback arrow we are getting. I haven't told you the alignment, how we are getting the alignment done. So I'll start with that thing, and then I'll move on to the local alignment process. Let's start. So this is the matrix, completely filled matrix which we have got, and these are the backtracing arrow, and these are the values. These are the arrows which are showing that which value is getting from which cell. Okay, so to find an alignment, there are two basic rules. You have to check the direction of the traceback arrow. So if the traceback arrow is in the form of vertical or horizontal arrow, then we have to put a gap. And if that arrow is in the form of a diagonal, then we have to use character. I'll explain you what does that mean. It means basically when we have seen a diagonal arrow, then we have to use the character. Character basically means the sequence, or whatever that part of sequence for which we are calculating the alignment. Like for this arrow we are getting, we are reaching for this traceback arrow, we are getting from this cell to this cell. So we will be using character, this character and this character. Okay, so in the first step we are getting GG. Now subsequently we will add all other sequences, but we will add on the left side of the existing sequence. Okay, so next backtracing arrow is from this to this, so we will add this character. This is again a diagonal arrow, so we will use the character. So this character and this character, so we have added CC. Again the diagonal arrow we are getting. So for this cell, the two characters which we will be using is T and T. So again I have put T and T. Now we have reached at the end of the sequence, or at the end of the backtracing arrow, and we have reached this cell from which has the character A, and on the other side it is having a gap. So we will put, once we reach at the end of the sequence, or at the end of the matrix, or at the end of near the zero value, so we will use this character and this character, corresponding character. So this character is here is A, and here is the gap, so we will be putting A and gap. Okay, so let's move on to the local alignment. Local alignment and global alignment, they work on the same principle. In this process also you have to calculate the matrix, or you have to fill in the matrix. All the steps of filling the matrix are same like the global alignment. The only difference is in global alignment, when you are getting a negative value, then you are using that value as it is. Like if you are getting -1, -2, -3, -4, whatever value you are getting, then you are keeping that value as it is. And if you are getting the positive value, then you are also keeping the value as it is. But here in this case we will be dealing only in zeros and 1. So 0 means it is having a negative value, and if it is some other value, then we will put the positive value, we will put it as it is. Okay, so basically the same steps we will follow. We will fill the x-axis and y-axis. Again the first cell will be the gap on the both sides, and we will fill the first row and first column with 0, 0, 0. There will be no, basically if we have to follow the global rules, then here is 0, then here is -2, or the gap value in this case is -1. So in this case we will be filling it with -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. But since we are using in local alignment, so every negative value will be replaced by 0. Okay, so the row R1 is automatically 0 and column 1 is automatically 0. Now we will have to fill the rest of the values like the global alignment, in which we have filled for this column, for this cell. If I have to calculate the value, then this cell can get the value from this cell, from this cell, and from this cell. Okay, now from this cell rules are the same. for calculating the value from the bottom side or the upper side, we have to add the value of that box into the gap value. So gap value is -1 and this box value is 0. So 0 minus 1 is -1. So we are getting value -1 from the upper box. From the beside box, same, 0 -1. So from here also we are getting -1. From diagonal box we are also getting 0 -1. So diagonal box we are also getting -1. Now we have to see which is the greatest value. Greatest value is -1. So -1 we will be taking -1 is the final value, but since -1 is a negative value, so we will be replacing it with 0. So here we are getting 0. Same wise, this cell is also getting -1 value, it is getting 0. Same as this cell is also getting -1, so we are replacing it with 0. Now for this cell can get values from here, and from here. So let's calculate the value from here. What we can get, this is 0 -1, we will get -1. From here, this is the beside box, 0, adding the value of gap value is -1, so here also we are getting -1. Now for calculating the diagonal value, in this case we have to see it is a mismatch or a match. Now here GG is a match, so for match we have a score for +1. Now this +1 will be added to this box score, so this is 0 + 1, so we are getting a value of 1. Now 1 is the biggest value, so we will be taking it as 1. That is the final value for this box. Similarly, for this box we are also getting -1, so we have put 0 here. In this case we are getting +1, so we have put 1. Now for in this case, let's calculate the value for this. We are getting value 2 here, so let's calculate. Let's see how we have got this value. This value, this box can get value from here, and from here. So from here we are getting 0 -1 is -1. Now here 0 -1 is -1. Now from here is +1, and it is TT is a match, so +1 is +2. So we are getting a value of 2, and the biggest value is 2, so we will be keeping the value 2. This is the point to remember, that all the negative values will be replaced by 0, and all the positive value will be kept as such. So likewise, this whole matrix has been filled up, and back tracing arrow I have described in the previous video how to put the back tracing arrow. This back tracing arrow has been put up, and the biggest value is +4. So we will be back tracing it to its origin, or towards the 0. So from 4 we will start in this direction, from here in this direction, from this value, this value which we have got from this cell. So we have reached this cell. So now how to align is, we will start from this. So AA, the rules are same. If there is a diagonal arrow, then we will use the character. So A, so we will start from this side, A and A. Okay, now we have reached to this cell, so this is G, and it is again a character because it's a diagonal arrow, so we will put GG. Likewise, I have told you we will put on the left side of the sequence. So here also we have got GG. Now for this cell we have to backtrace it to for this cell. The arrow is originating as a diagonal, so again a TT. So again a TT which we have got, again a TT. Now we have reached this cell. Now this cell is again a GG, so we will putting GG. So we have put GG. It's because it's a diagonal arrow. Now what about the rest of the sequences? So rest of the sequences, because we have got this much, we have started from the two sequences, this one, sequence 1 and sequence 2, and we have got 4 alignment, 4 matches, so we can arrange rest of the things as it is. Like GTGA is this sequence, so then GTGA we can find out in this sequence, GTGA, and rest is ATA, so we have put ATA likewise. And for this sequence we have got GTCA is here, so rest of the things ACC we have put on the left side, so we have put ACC on the left side. So this is how we the Smith and Waterman algorithm work, and how this is how the local alignment work. Okay, I hope you understood the video. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.